In terms of day-to-day management, we handle pretty much everything with the talents. So we have the first generation, who consists of 7 talents. Now, the second generation, that includes 8 talents, and even before we release them, we have to spend time prepping them and working with them and trying to get the most out of them creatively. So in terms of my role, I work with them on every element of their brand strategy, their content planning, basically all the things day to day that they're required to do in order to make them a success. I do my best, but it's a lot of work. On top of that, we look for artists to commission, we look for covers, we look for production, for mixing, for various other things like that. So my team, we do quite a lot, but talent management is the base, plus various other creative elements we involve ourselves with. So I'd say we have our hands full. We're always looking for more people.
Okay, so I currently work as a talent manager, and basically what we do is we take control of everything that the talent want, and so we work on projects. If they want commissions and things like that, we manage their schedule as well. So honestly, we're involved with all aspects of the production for our VTubers.
そうですね、仕事内容としては、ちょっと実はいろいろ変わったわけなんですけども、IP オペレーションというところで、事業のもうちょっと経営に関わるところです。それから数字っていうところ、KPI を上げるというところを一つやっているのと、それからもともと僕が今までにもやってきていたようなイベント事業ですね。そういったものであったりとか、ちょっとスタッフの足りてないところのお悩みを落としていくというようなところが仕事になっています。
In terms of what satisfies me in terms of my job, I love to fulfill talents' dreams. I love to watch talents succeed. So when they feel like they've done something that they see as a major achievement, I try to reward them as best they can, and I get a personal feeling of success when I see my talents do really well. The other thing is providing them with opportunities that they wouldn't otherwise get. Say if they were an independent creator, they wouldn't get maybe the opportunity to attend DoKomi, for example, or to work with some of the creators that we've given them the opportunity to work with. Essentially, when I see talents happy, I'm happy.
So something that's really exciting right now is that we are able to start doing more cover songs. And so I'm really excited to see what the talent are coming out with, because they have a lot of ideas that they want to produce. And so I'm just really excited to see the type of content that they can make and what the future has in store for us.
普段感じることはないですけど、でもやっぱりイベントやってたっていうのもちょっと僕はこれあるなと思うんですけど、お客さんがすごく満足したリアクションを取ってくれた時っていうのはやってよかったなってすごく思います。
In terms of how I feel about Globie as a project, I feel like Globie has still so much potential and so much that can happen with it. I feel that Globie is it encompasses so many things to so many people. So Globie, we have V-Formula in the US, and the US is a very big market, and we have BraveGroup in Japan, and Japan is a big market. But Globie represents a lot of places that feel underrepresented in the market. So Europe and Southeast Asia currently we will be covering more territory as well outside those 2 major markets, and I think that a lot of people in those markets feel like there's no agency for them. It's maybe us and Idol and maybe 1 or 2 other people, but we do want there to be people streaming in the EU time zone. I also believe that Globie has, I think we've auditioned and found some of the best talent there is. We found some really talented people, some who've been successful in the past, some who still have a bright future ahead of them. So I think there's so many things we can do.
So I'm really interested in Globie. Like obviously I work here, but I'm really interested in how Globie's mission is going to affect the VTuber industry, because Europe is a market that hasn't been examined a lot, and it hasn't really had anyone try and target the European market yet. And so I'm really excited to see how we will succeed in the European market, because I think there's a lot of room for growth in that area.
成功させるしかないですね。初の、フィジカルイベントに出展することになるので、ちょっとこう難しいところがあるんですけども、できる限りのお客さんが楽しんでもらえる、それから僕らがどういう人たちなのか、どういうメンバーでどういうふうにこれからヨーロッパをこう VTuber っていうのを広げていく、ヨーロッパに対して VTuber っていうのを広げていくっていうのを、いろいろ見てもらえるブースにできればなと思うので、ぜひ楽しみにしてください。
As for DoKomi, I'm really looking forward to working with DoKomi. I think that it's such a major event, and it's something that's come from a grassroots place. It's come from being a very small event. Only, in the last decade, it's gone from having daily footfall has just risen and risen and risen. More and more people who maybe 10 years ago didn't feel represented or didn't feel that it was an event for them, now they feel that it's an event for them. And I think the people I've worked with have an amazing vision for the future of VTubing, a love and appreciation for VTubing and anime and other Japanese modern culture. So I think that DoKomi and having a partnership with DoKomi makes a lot of sense.
About DoKomi, it will be our first event attending as Globie, and so it's really monumental, especially for the talents, because it's their first time being able to present themselves to an audience outside of who they already have online. So present themselves physically and really tell the world that they are here and they're here in Europe. And I'm just really looking forward to being able to reach more audience for our talents.